Well, this is a critical game, a chance for the perfect statement to any potential rival that you are aiming higher at their expense. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Oh, it's Dembele.
That's positional gold. The utilisation of...
He's having a pop! That's got him rattled. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Bob.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Cherky. He's going for goal! That was superb goalkeeping!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
France with the corner, they're first. They've played it short, and it's Koundé. Norway are looking to go forward now. Tries to thread one through, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. That is a brilliant interception. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, a player with a classic number 10 look about him is Martin Odegaard, Peter. It'll be crucial that he can pick the ball up between the lines, as he prefers to do. That'll allow him to show off his trick.
Here's a chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Doué is offering a wry smile there.
This is their second corner of the game. Keeper's dealt with that. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that is not getting there. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's undercooked that. And the ball is out of play. That has ended up in no man's land. Looking for options for movement. Bob receives it in a wide position. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
There they go, hunting again.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Oh, no joy this time. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Bob! And that is quite wonderful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And it's Norway who take the lead! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Norway are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Hernandez. Barcola. Oh, it's Dembele. He's gone for goal! And for a moment, time stood still. Pass somewhat off target. That's a sharp pass. Doué. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Dembele.
France truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And it's Ødegaard. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Cherki does well not to be outdone there. Cherki. Out of play for a throw. Bob looking to add to his goal. Barcola. And Hernandez. Barcola. And that was nowhere near his best. Haaland tries to pass it through. Well, that pass isn't the best.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Doué. And that signals the end of the first period. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. France go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. The second half is up and running.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cherki. Now Barcola. And now the breakaway. And it's Dembele. He's had a shot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Hernandez. Cherki. Dembele. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bob chasing after it. Ryerson. France still chasing a one-goal deficit here. It's a searching pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's taking no chances there.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Odegaard. Now it's Haaland. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
And it's Odegaard. Well, played right into his path. Ryerson. Bob.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Haaland, real chance! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Norway are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game.
Shot a goal! Lacking in accuracy. He's picked his way through. Thuram. France do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He's had it taken off him. Goes for goal! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 22.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Attention, changement.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Pavard. Not the most convincing of passes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Camavinga. And it's Camavinga. And the counter is on. Thuram. He'll try from distance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
France are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
And it's Zaire Emery. Just about within shooting range. Norway have opted to make another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Østigard gets it away. Now that's well seen too. Thuram. Zaire Emery. It's Thuram. Played out wide. That has not gone well.
3 minutes.
Conte. That has been knocked clear. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Berger. It's a pretty loose pass. Now there's a... Tries a shot! There's a goal! Deep into injury time! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Norway making further changes here and in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the...
And that is as far as it goes. France bow out, defeat sealing their fate.